Hi, welcome back to Grains and Small Places, and today is a little bit different of a day. We've been kind of keeping a secret that we were, I don't know, we weren't sure exactly what we were going to say or how we were going to say it, but we bought an Amish house farm. So I'm going to give you a tour and let you see where it's at right now. This is not without struggles. It's not without lots of anxiety and stress. So just being real. And we came up, this is in Kentucky. We came up from Florida. We got this opportunity to buy this old Amish farmhouse. It does need some updating and amenities brought in. There's no electric, plumbing, sewer, furnace. I mean, there's a wood burning stove, but no ductwork or anything like that. So we're trying to make some choices in what we want to do. We've been here for a couple weeks and trying to get things in order so that we can move out of the RV because it's getting very cold and a huge snow/ice storm is going to come. We've already had some challenges with the RV in this cold weather. Generally, we are in Florida, sometimes Southern California, Texas, Louisiana, something warmer. So we had to buy these coats and we didn't even have those. We have not had to buy a winter coat for like 10 years. I know that sounds spoiled. That's not what I'm trying to say. But we were in Florida. We found the opportunity. We were not planning on this at all. We had been like kind of little bit looking for a place. I mean, we've always been looking for a place like, you know, in the 10 years we're traveling, but aggressively looking for a place a little bit like the last 2 or 3 years, but nothing ever quite fit what we were looking for. Nothing quite answered or checked the boxes that we wanted checked, and nothing felt quite right. So we continued traveling on and figured if we find a place, we'll know. It'll fall into our lap somehow. I don't know. This opportunity came about. We basically bought this property sight unseen. We put a large deposit down, drove up from Florida, and we've been parked in the driveway, worked a deal out, and this opportunity came about. Some owner financing options. So that was really amazing. So if you want, I'm going to go back in the RV, get ready, and show you, and we're just going to give you a little tour of where the property's at right now. There's lots of things to be done, but we're just trying to just make it one day at a time, We'll keep making it. So I'm going to go ahead and give you the tour. We'll go up and take a look at that. It's chilly out. I think Haley made a little video of some of these outbuildings that maybe I can pop in here or put it in another video if you want to see those. They're all in pretty rough shape. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna show you how it all looks, and hopefully you'll be along with us through this little change, major change, not little change, major change. This is a shock kind of to us because having that small space, being able to take it wherever you want, and just moving into a house, not only just moving into a house that has no amenities, moving to a house that's going to be off grid. It's a little bit challenging, but I think it'll be wonderful and amazing. And in the spring, I know this place is going to look beautiful. So I'm excited to see all of those plants blooming and trees blooming. I do know that he told us that this is a pecan tree, so that's exciting, but I'm not sure what all other things are growing here. So we'll find out together maybe in the spring. So let's go ahead and tour the place. Day one. This way.
let's go. Under the stairs, there's like a little path right here. I mean, we need to trim the bushes. But this is the original thing. And this is the basement. The dogs can't come in here, it's too gross. Or not gross, but like, not finished. Good boy, good girl, wait. You're so mad. Okay, that goes to the upstairs in the kitchen. We're gonna probably renovate the whole thing. Used to be bedroom, terrible space for a bathroom, another bedroom, pantry. Turn around, big open basement, step down, a little bit of step, not much, we're gonna fix that, and back out. That's the house. This is the overview. This is called the well house. This is the property. It's the middle of winter, so all the bushes are dead. But here's the well house. Nothing special about it. Here's the barn. Okay, it looks rough. The trailer's not ours. Okay, here's the barn. It's a little rough, but just need to, like the structure's good. The inside's not amazing. Mom's got the dogs. Let's go in. He's got a little cat house. This is the barn. It's completely, he's like a little bit mucked out. And hold on, I'm gonna turn on the flashlight. Okay, this is the barn. It's got a really, really nice hayloft. But we plan to gut the whole thing and reuse all this wood to build something that's gonna be more functional for us. And something a little bit more useful. The outside, okay, these stairs are really scary. It'd kind of be funny if I fell and videoed it. Here's the hayloft. Beautiful hayloft. Really nice condition. Other than, I'll just go down backwards with the ladder. Scared for my life. Okay. Dad's gonna fix the stairs. Alright. Just coming out of the barn. This is called the commercial building, which admittingly we really, really, really don't like. It's in kind of bad condition. Let me run over there. This part we want to tear off completely, basically turn it back into a garage, because at the moment it's kind of a concrete room. It's kind of not great condition. I mean, it's fine. It's not terrible. This goes to this concrete floor. This is a false wall. This is where the previous owners were living. I'm not going to go up there because I don't trust it, because it's really old. This is bedroom number 1, or we're not going to use it for bedrooms, but they did. Pantry. I'm assuming the master. Upstairs is a bunch of kids' rooms and whatnot, but we'll probably gut this whole thing, just turn it into a concrete, basically like a garage, or rent out the space. Haven't decided yet. Okay, and the last building on the property, besides a tiny, I guess, old chicken coop, is this. This is the workhouse. I hope the dogs don't follow me out here. It's close to the road. This is really nice, really, really good barn. That's a huge garage door. That's a huge garage door. This would be a really nice workshop for Dad and whatever we need. I guess, you gotta make do with what you got. And that is the whole property. Yeah, I think. I'd run over here and show you the old, I'm guessing, shed/chicken coop. Dad's thinking about returning this, fixing it, because there's a giant hole in the floor, and fixing it to become fixing it to become like the storefront, or like so we could sell like bread and stuff. This is the outhouse. There's another outhouse by the house. Yeah. We're walking to the backyard. That's the second outhouse. And then everything back here is the backyard. This is the wood shed. We're probably going to move that closer to the house. That is like a pole barn where you put your like your tractor and stuff to keep it out of the rain. It's really nice too. This pasture is ours, connects to the barn. This pasture is ours. And all of this from the trees, these are the cows. They're not our cows. And that's it. Well, besides we own those trees too. But yeah, figured I would get a little bit of a better video of the land from on the deck. Don't look at the outhouse. Moo, 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 moo. And then the sunset is all the way over here, you can see.